I'm an artist of the universe. I'm capturing movements, the smallest to the biggest, the microscopic to the cosmos. I'm bringing all that energy together and the flows that is around that. Yeah, this is my art, my organic and molecular art. I've started to paint while I was in Paris doing my master in marketing, and I've started because I've discovered more than 700 paintings from my grandfather, and it was like a shock for me. Like was like, I'm gonna be an artist because it's part of myself. I need to do it. I feel that it's like something that I need to go deep into. And then I felt inspired by a lot of artists as Jackson Pollock, Paul Klee, and I moved into galleries to visit and museums, of course, in Paris. And I was like, yeah, like I am gonna be an artist and this is gonna be my career. So my French influences, well, like are nature, because as a country, France got so many different landscapes, from mountains to sea to forest. And when I was young, I was all Sunday into the forest, like seeing the trees, those energy like coming all around us. So now in South Africa, my influences are still nature because of all those mountains and the sea really close. And also what I feel here is like, as a young new country in a way, the dynamics that I can find here are like so like important, and there is a dynamic in South Africa that you can't find in France. So as an artist of the universe, my fluid art concept is also to bring back into the art the science side, because I think that contemporary art have been erased this like meeting in between art and science, and this is what I want to bring back together. So yeah, science back into art, this is what I'm doing also. As a fluid artist, the key in my work is density of the material. So everything is taken from the beginning, from the mixing of the color, water, and medium. So basically I got 3 different kind of density, a thinner one, a medium one, and a thick one. When my painting is ready into the jar, it's the time for me to pour it. So I add first the thinner paint, then the medium one, and then the thicker one. And the thinner one will drive others. And then what I create also is new tools, because I don't use paintbrushes. I use nails, I can blow, I play a lot with gravity. I can even like scratch the paint with my hands to make all those designs. And what I'm also doing from recently is I actually mix 2 colors into a jar, and then I create the designs into the jar, and then I pour it. And the way I'm gonna pour it with my hand, the way I move my hand, it will make the paint goes into the canvas in a certain way that will give this certain design and this new design that I can play with. Like everything is in the gesture, how I apply the paint on the canvas and how I make it move, and then the time will stop the movement, and then it will be the end of the canvas. When it's dry, it's the end. I think also what I want to bring back is the marbling art, the Hebrew art, the Turkish traditional art that was made thousands and thousands of years ago. My philosophy is to recapture movements of nature and the flows that are around that. And my art is both organic and chemicals. And as Lavoisier said, in nature, nothing is created, nothing is lost, everything is transformed.